I'd like to welcome all to the dungeons of DredMOD. With lots of lag. But it'll buff out. It will. We're also going to some pretty hefty debuffs. So today, if the game wants to cooperate, we have Velociraptor, we have Death Knight. DredMOD who coming from floor 1, but not from floor 4 and onwards. We have Ace Attorney, ooh. Which goes for again, Judge more. Spiky Arrow, not necessarily, but a plus. Wind Magic. And Barrier Maiden. And Spooky Voices. Let's go dueling staffs. Because staffs are microphones. Microman. Management. Not managing. Micromanagement. Management. No. Micro. Man. That'll do. I'm not in the mood to spell management. Top of that, micromanagement doesn't make any sense, because even if I'm an attorney... So! The skills. What are they? What prowess do they possess? Well, as you can see, it leaves my character rather balanced. We've got a philosophy-based class that really doesn't do a lot. Up until the last one, that really just suddenly... Why? Ugh. Okay, we got some lag issues that I can't fix without restarting. We got this, which grants a lot of armor and blasting resistance. Perfect for the man who dislikes being unarmored. I do like the sprites they picked, and I do like the thing in general. So here we have things, and there's something known as evidence you'll find along the way. Evidence is, very simply put, just a random sort of buff that you can expend for very special powers. Wind magic, which is blowing things around and getting around. Then there's this, which is mostly just protective. This is a very sustaining class, which is about sustaining stuff. Supposedly you can I guess you can't. Or I can't. Whatever. What books, what weapons do I possess? Got a bamboo spear. Skimpy rags. Why do I get a leather cuirass? Because I'm a hybrid? Whatever, this coat of denim sounds much flashier. Oh, projection. Book of too much information. I highly doubt there's anything as too much information, but whatever tickles your fancy. By the way, it's a sword weapon for some reason. Oh, I'm fucked already. Okay, recuperate. Where the hell are you going? Whatever, I'm gonna eat this steak, and I'm gonna plan my assault. Yes! I've won! I have been victorious. And so I shall be again. Oh! I shall ever be victorious. Kinda sick of all those M&Ms. I have been eating like crazy lately because of all the stress that high school brings. College, I mean, brings along. It's really detrimental. It's actually much worse than it sounds. Remember, kids, suicide isn't funny. Notice how very unsneaky you'll get at the end of this. Yep. Gonna keep trying to back, you know. Why not? I like those defenses, actually. Let's try this hold it. Ooh, instant kill. I like that. Vested bee. Ew. Diggle beds are ew. Well, as you can very easily smell, we're dealing with some overpowered skills here and there. Who knows, it might buff out. Ah, the early levels. The early stage of the game are always about just collecting everything on the fucking floor and not dying in the process of collecting said items. These runes can go line a motherfucking corner to all I care. Ah, this is one of the gun mods. I didn't just download skills, I also got this gun. Mr. Pacifist, I like Mr. Pacifist. He shoots 256 gram shoot a 256 gram lead slug at a muzzle velocity of a lot of feet per second. I don't know how much meters that is. So, and isn't afraid of what? Grammatical issues aside, this puppy is bound to anyone who passes pull the trigger. Ooh. Well, let's give her a go on some strong enemies then. Dear, oh, that's the autosave. I thought that was just fraps. Oops. Oh! You became Fleck. Fleck is good. In the enemy's case, of course. In my case, being turned into something like Fleck is treacherous and dangerous. It would be nice to see Siegfried, by the way. Okay, so we got Hold It now. I don't know, that's a lot of existential defense, and all things considered, we don't need that, do we? Let's go with this one. Let's try that ward out, shall we? Oh. You're flying, and somehow your feet are still on the ground. Well, it doesn't fix my massive stealth problem. I do like it that it's negative. Oh, let's try that out on... I was gonna try something out on this bitch. Oh yeah, the gun. The gun. Ooh, a spear. Pacify! What the fuck does that even do? Can I cast this on myself? Nope. Nope. It did... Yes, it did do just charge in the process. You should fix that. That vandalism was as heroic as the devil be. By the way, this is recorded yesterday, right after the Minecraft video. I decided, you know, whatever, dude. Just whatever, dude. I don't even care anymore. The Stormtrooper Academy. Your basic ward! Your basic ward! A cute little force field hovering around. It's nearby and it's stopping monsters and you. Well, I guess I can keep the little bugger around for now. Not enjoying the overpoweredness of Hold It because, well, I don't even need to demonstrate how powerful it is. Well, there goes my spells. Let's toss our wand, shall we? And spew and bookers. Ew. I've been messing around inside the top directories and everything. Like, I've been snooping around to what creates DredMOD. It's really fun to look at the raw materials when you've modded a thing or two, when you know a thing or two. When you know, for example, I learned that this is all just just like names of artifacts, just random spew blood together. Wands lengthened. Will work for booze. So they have this, which is the name. Then they have random spiel. And then they have prices. Which is comical that they put it up like that. I do wish that the lag would stop, but I know it won't. Ooh. How much does it cost to bring it back? That is a tad on the strong side, my friends. Strong. I've also really been tampering with debug mode, and I learned that debug characters can be fixed, can be kept, and debug characters unfortunately also count towards achievements. So I got another achievement that I didn't want to get that way. I wish they could fix it, but I can only assume that it's some very complicated and difficult to fucking fix! Oh, fuck! This lag is actually getting in the way, somehow. Well, I highly doubt this can change my opinion. I like the guns. The guns are awesome. They are powerful like a wand should be. This goes fucking nowhere. This confuses enemies, blah 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 blah. This is all passive bonuses, and this makes you weaker for some reason to existential damage for no apparent reason. And then this. This isn't overpowered, I like. This is very balanced, and it ultimately, it pays with some minor damage buffs and some pretty good resistances at this point, but the end is really what you're going for. Look at that. That is a lot of defenses, just out of the blue. I have no idea what that's supposed to be about. I mean, it doesn't mention it here. Philosopholy is a mighty thing indeed. Philosopholof. Oh, so what the fuck? So this is basically Rock Band. Kettlehead, Metalhead, Heavy Riffin. That bass. Sludge Metal. You leave a trail of acid. This one's really fucking good. This one's really fucking good if you're being chased, by the way. This is just a buff, I think. I forgot these two. This one gives a buff, and this one is just some attack. This one, I don't know, and this one makes so that if you get hit, you conjure up a wall of stuff. That's the perfect guy to test the strength on. Oh, maybe you're not a machine. Ooh, what did I pick up? Ooh, 2 burliness. I'd take that for $1. I do like the graphic. They did a good job cutting that in. Every day is great with your tunes. What the fuck is that even about? I am confused! My confusion has never been this high. Oh, fuck. More savvy? So this scale's up. If that was a set damage attack, I would have been more apathic about its abilities, but if that scales up, like it becomes more... Oh, fuck, dude. Ooh, 2 foreboding scribbles. Hearty fear of... Young... Common laborers. Ooh. Worship do the... Well, probably something with the communisms. This spell's really weird angles for aiming for some reason. Well, as you can see, these skills are fucking overpowered. This is the only warrior one. These ones are filling up the other 2 warrior slots. This is probably the rogue one, and this is all magic. For magic skills, it's too much. It is way too much. This one is too much. This one is probably really balanced. I mean, this will probably cost a lot of mana to sustain. This will either be mana, I guess mana. It's a bit cheap on the mana side. That's one thing I noticed, is that this is a little bit cheap. You have to promote it, and it's all sustaining, so I guess it buffs out in the end. That's not a terribly overpowered buff or anything, so I guess I could like it. Freestyle offensive warding. Hula hoop. Cool. This one is awkward. Too much armor, but I guess the sneakiness compensates, so everyone is going to attack you regardless. This one is just wacky. It's weak, but it's wacky, and I love it. Because we need wacky skills to compensate all the serious ones. I mean, you might say, well, this is wacky. Well, no, this is wacky. Because, look at this. This makes sense. This is perfectly sensible. There is blasting resistance and armor. While you are a guy in a metal suit making lots of noise, you're called a Death Knight. Blasting shouldn't injure you that much, because your ears are the first things that are going to notice a blast. This is weird. Why not? Why am I getting resistances? Why am I getting reflection? What? Why do I suddenly just get 3 damage? Like, before I got some resistance, but no. And then here, you get a weird, ungodly, quirky spell that costs a lot of mana out of nowhere. And then suddenly you're wrapped. That's a wacky skill set, because it's not powerful. It's not potent until a certain point. It's just a joke skill. I love it. This is potent. It's very powerful. It's very situational. It covers all the grounds. I love this skill set. It's nice and long. It's, other than the armor and the blasting buffs that are maybe sequential, like blasting armor, that would have evened it out. But this is, we're talking about a natural 8 armor and a natural 8 blasting resistance. That means you could pretty much stand on any explosive in the game, and your character will be like, what's going on? Am I standing on something? Is my craft being ready? My shaft has to be done by mooting. Or something like that. Wind Magic is quirky. Wind Magic is just very fun to use. I've tested it around, and even if you max it out and everything, it's not that strong. Wind Magic isn't about hurting things, I guess. It's more about covering your grounds and area and everything. I like it. I love it. This one is, as I said, about those evidence tokens. And with a little bit of luck, I can pull one out of my ass. Oh, fuck, I'm dying. Ooh, more blocking. Because I do really want to show that. Because that is a crucial aspect. The end, you get this very powerful skill that makes everything else really powerful and gives you a skill you can only use. But in order to use it, you need evidence. I think you need a lot of evidence buffs for that one. You also get more evidence from this. You get some trap. That's really good. I like this. This one is covering all the grounds. Very good for a mage because of all the savvy you're getting. There's also some sagacity in there. There's some traps. It's really good for any mage, really, that's having issues. And I like that it's wacky, it's silly. It's a silly skill setup, because how the fuck can a lawyer do any damage? How would that work? Tell me. Hussad? What the hell kind of name is that? The Choleric Usurper. Well, I guess you get that. I also learned that they use plurals. It's magnificent how they put that system together. I love it. I like it. Hi, Mr. Blobby. I don't get what the fuck this icon's about. I know they're all from that Ace game, Ace Wright District Attorney, or whatever the fuck it's called. This area is very small. Oh wait, I'm playing on a, you know, grind mode. This one, by the way, makes you blind, but it also makes you incredibly strong. So yeah, my overall opinion, these are pretty decent things. The guns are fun. You don't find them everywhere, so the skill doesn't give itself any sort of favors. Did I just push that thing aside? Yes, I did. And the level up. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you this evidence. With a little bit of luck, I'll stumble across a piece of it. Point. Did I have a point? See, there's nothing. Not without the evidence. No, it doesn't. My spell does no damage. That's not good. Do we have any particularly powerful bolts? I only got these, it seems. Oh. Maybe I get to show off Kettlehead. That would be funky. Well, I think we're actually almost at the end of this. Ooh, transmutative damage, like randomly off the bat. And yes, Kettlehead. Let's give this a shot, shall we? As you can see, I can now see shit, but I possess the grandest of abilities, that of defense. I hope I get some evidence real soon, but I do understand that it has a limitation because it fuels so many skills. Forgot to pull the lever! Does it only drop evidence from others or something? I mean, well, I didn't get a lot of it anyway. Oh, there you go. There's some evidence. We found a piece of damning evidence of Lord DredMOD's crimes. I might even add it to your court record. Use this for the skills. Let's try this skill then, shall we? Objection. Oh. Objection. Clearly they can't. Well, there you go. Funky skills, fun stuff. Overall, they're pretty decent. I'd recommend them, but, you know, if you don't like too powerful things, you might want to skip a couple of them. If you like adaptive ones, go for the Death Knight. He's really adaptive. If you like a very... yeah, just do what you want to. I'll mention in the description, and it's good night now, but when I put this up, I think it probably would be good night for the people in America. For the people in Europe, good morning, by the way. Bye-bye. And I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, sorry. I'm very, very sorry.